Here are 15 celebrities who can't stand Meghan Markle and her constant tantrums. The 9th celebrity will shock you, so make sure you watch till the end. The US president has never been shy about his opinions, and when it comes to Meghan, he didn't hold back. Back in 2020, Trump said he wasn't a fan of hers and even wished Harry good luck because, in his words, Harry was going to need it living that whipped life under Meghan's thumb. He even went as far as implying that Meghan would eventually ditch Harry once someone more interesting came along. From calling her a bad influence to analyzing their marriage like a political debate, Trump turned his criticism into a full-blown roast.
I'm not a fan of hers, and I would say this, and she probably has heard that, but I wish a lot of luck to Harry, because he's going to need it.
Oh, the drama here is unmatched. Once upon a time, Piers and Meghan were friendly, swapping messages and even grabbing drinks. But the moment Meghan met Harry, she ghosted him faster than an unpaid intern. That's when all hell broke loose. Since then, Piers has called her a ruthless social climber who's milking her royal title for fame.
Latte-munching imbecile living in luxury in California while the rest of the world's a cost of living crisis, moaning and whining about an institution which gave you the titles on which you now trade millions of dollars.
Things got even worse after her Oprah interview in 2021. Piers accused her of lying, attention-seeking, and dragging the royal family through the mud. His rants were so fiery that they cost him his job, but he didn't care one bit.
Yeah, nobody set out to destroy you. You destroyed yourselves in this country with your ludicrous, hypocritical behaviour. Truth be told,
the queen of daytime TV never minces her words. On her show, Wendy slammed Meghan for constantly playing the victim, saying she knew exactly what she was signing up for when she joined the royal circus. Her line, "Nobody feels sorry for you, girl," became an instant classic.
A big hut, you know, or I've never been to Africa, I don't know, but or a big hotel or wherever you're gonna live in Africa, and then have your royal palace-esque type place in England. I mean, I like them. I really do like them, but her, there's something about her.
The Real Housewives icon didn't hold back either. She went off on Meghan on TikTok, asking, "How do you do every single thing wrong?" She called Meghan delusional, self-absorbed, and even suggested she should disappear for a while.
Because I can't imagine having so much at your fingertips and letting it all slip away because of living inside your own head and thinking every single thing that you do and say and want is so fascinating that you should be accepting awards at podiums around the world. Why? How do you do every single thing wrong?
So I'm thinking about this Meghan Markle show. She could a wet dream.
And maybe I'll be canceled because I'm saying this, you know, maybe this is not the forum and maybe my podcast is, but I just think we have to be able to say something without getting beaten down.
She is a terrible, terrible business person, strategist. She's playing checkers, not chess, because she is overplaying her hand and she is painting herself into a corner.
The rock matriarch didn't bite her tongue either. On Piers Morgan Uncensored, she called Meghan's Netflix docuseries distasteful, boring, and full of whining. Sharon accused her of disrespecting Queen Elizabeth and said Meghan wasn't silenced. She just found a louder megaphone. Her words were harsh, but many agreed that Sharon said what others were too polite to say out loud.
It was all very distasteful, Piers. I was totally bored by the whining. And, you know, the curtsy, the thing she said about medieval times, her lunch with the Queen was like medieval times, which, as you know, is a Disney-type entertainment place for kids. And it's just so horribly disrespectful and just a wine fest.
Now, this one was wild. Jeremy wrote a shocking column saying he dreamed of the day Meghan would be paraded through the streets while people yelled, "Shame." He later apologized, but the damage was done. His comments were extreme, but tabloids feasted on the drama.
Jeremy Clarkson, who you might know from Top Gear, The Grand Tour, even Clarkson's Farm, wrote a column in Britain's Sun newspaper in which he said of the Duchess of Sussex after the Sussex's latest Netflix series, quote, "I hate her," and that he was, quote, "dreaming of the day she is made to parade naked through the streets while the crowds chant shame and throw lumps of excrement at her." Now,
the respected journalist shredded Meghan on a podcast, calling her ideas total crap and labeling Harry as a lost soul following her lead. According to Tina, their Megxit plan was the biggest royal disaster in decades. Ouch.
Trouble with Meghan is that she has the worst judgment of anyone in the entire world. She's flawless about getting it all wrong. You know, I mean, she just is
a perfectionist about it.
She's a perfectionist about getting it all wrong. But the reason they all leave is because she does not listen. She hires all these people, asks them their opinion, and then doesn't follow it. She does what she wants to do. And all of her ideas are total crap. And he, because he's so naive and sort of really unschooled in the ways of the world, he's the lamb to the slaughter in this situation. I mean, he was terrible.
Howard didn't spare the Sussexes either. He mocked them as whiny bitches for begging for privacy while airing all their dirty laundry on Netflix. He even compared them to a dull version of the Kardashians. His unfiltered sarcasm had his listeners laughing but also nodding in agreement.
The media veteran, one of the most respected people in Hollywood and New York, Madison Avenue, Tina Brown.
It's very weird to watch two people who keep screaming, "We wanted our privacy." And then what is their special that they put out on Netflix? Showing you them and their kids and their life. It's like the Kardashians, except boring.
In his Netflix special, Chris absolutely roasted Meghan. He mocked her for being shocked at royal racism and not researching beforehand. His punchlines were savage but hilarious, leaving no doubt about where he stood. He said, "She was acting all dumb like she didn't know nothing. Going on Oprah saying, 'I didn't know, I had no idea how racist they were.' It's the royal family. You didn't Google those mother effers? What the F is she talking about?" That's what he said in front of a huge audience, and everyone agreed with him. Meghan called Meghan totally unself-aware and accused her of playing the victim despite her luxury lifestyle. Her sarcastic "give me a break" tweet summed it all up. Meghan clearly had no sympathy for the Duchess's tears.
She is the most insecure person I have seen in the public eye in a long time. That is why everything had to be perfectly curated. Who the hell picks fucking berries in a white cashmere blouse and white pants? Literally no one on earth does that.
The Oasis rocker tore into Harry, calling him a woke snowflake who embarrassed his family under Meghan's influence. He even said he sympathized with Prince William because, apparently, every family has that one dramatic brother.
In response, Noel says, quote, "Prince Harry is coming across like a typical woke snowflake. This is what happens when you get involved with Americans," Noel says. As simple as that.
Kelly didn't sugarcoat her thoughts either. She called Harry a f***ing twat for choosing the victim path instead of making a real change. Her frustration was raw, unfiltered, and very on-brand.
Whinging, complaining, woe is me, I'm the only one that's ever had mental problems. Like, my life was so hard. Everybody's f***ing life is hard.
Yeah,
you were the prince of a goddamn country who dressed up as a f***ing Nazi, and now you're trying to come back as the Pope? Suck it.
After Spotify dropped the Sussexes, Bill Simmons labeled them as grifters who didn't deliver. His rant went viral and left no doubt that Hollywood was done giving them free passes.
Do a lot of business deals, a lot of negotiations.
I do.
Well, let's just.
I wish I had been involved in the Meghan and Harry leave Spotify negotiation. The grifters. That's the podcast we should have launched with them.
Once a defender of Meghan, Catherine changed her tune and accused Meghan of faking her authenticity. She called out inconsistencies in Meghan's stories and claimed her perfection act felt forced. Even her supporters have turned against her, so Meghan should take some time to evaluate herself.
Like,
she has lied about whether she knew who Prince Harry was, and these like details about her childhood change and don't add up. Like she said on her new Netflix show that they ate TV dinners growing up, but then in an old interview, she's like, we would eat farm fresh, you know, just little things. Her whole act just seems very forced.
Meghan McCain didn't hold back either. She tweeted, "I was originally a Meghan Markle supporter. I thought she was cool, stylish, and refreshing. Like the rest of the world, my opinion changed when she disrespected the royal family. Now that she wants to be American again instead of British aristocracy, what she seems to forget is that Americans want real, raw, uncensored. So, what are your thoughts on Meghan Markle? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one."